Okay, it looks like we might have three videos. I waxed on a little bit in that first video, and we just got through the syllabus. So I want to show you a few more things in Blackboard before we move over to my math lab. So after you click on the syllabus, then you can click on Meet Your Instructor, and when you click on Meet Your Instructor, you'll see my information again. There's a picture. We've talked about email, so I won't go over that again. Make sure you read that. Um, Discussion board. For this class, we're going to have a discussion board that I've cleverly named the Math Cafe. I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself to the class during the first week, but then there's also going to be a place where you can ask questions. You can ask any question you like about the course, about math. You could also, in that section, talk about anything math related that you see going on in the world. Check the Math Cafe, the questions part especially, from time to time and look at the questions of others so you can respond if you have the answers. If you know something somebody's asked, go ahead and respond. There may be bonus points involved for answers that are given. We will not get to meet together in a classroom for lecture and discussion, so I'm hoping that we can get to know each other and build community through the Math Cafe. I've given you my office phone. If you're not in Hazard, Kentucky, then you might want to use the toll-free number. Once you use that number, you'll either have to ask for me with the operator or dial my extension 73431. You'll be able to track your scores on homework, tests, and quizzes using the gradebook in my math lab. I will transfer your total scores to the Blackboard Grade Center toward the end of the semester, and I will also manually enter your total scores for the Edpuzzle assignments into the Grade Center towards the end of the semester. So if you're wondering where those Edpuzzle assignment grades are, I'm keeping a tally, but I'm not going to enter those until I get, towards the end when I get a final score there. All right, so I'm asking you to introduce yourself. We talked about that. Also, the first assignment in My Math Lab is one dealing with how to enter answers using the My Math Lab program. And if you do not complete that assignment within the first week, I'll have to include you in the no-show report that I send to Student Services. All right, that is Meet Your Instructor. Now, you can look at course tools, resources, view my grades. The Math Cafe discussion board, let me click on that for a moment. So here's where you will introduce yourself. Just click on there and start a new post. And then here's where you can ask questions. Okay, so both of those are there. We talked about those proctored exams in the last video. Here's some more information that will tell you exactly what you need to do to prepare for those proctored exams. So make sure you read that carefully. Now, our class is divided into units, 4 units, but under each unit we have weeks. So there are 5 weeks under Unit 1. Now, Unit 2 will start with Week 6. So the weeks are numbered consecutively. They don't start over at 1 for each unit. So, like I said, most days, let's look at Week 2. Most weeks, you'll have 2 or 3 things to do. Here, you need to print off the information sheet and watch Edpuzzle videos. Let me show you what that looks like. So basically, here's information sheet number 2. You're just going to click it and click OK. And this is going to tell you all about solving equations. It's going to have some blank spaces for you to fill things in as you're watching videos. So sometimes you'll have information that's in the video that's not given on the information sheet. Sometimes you'll have information on the information sheet that goes a little extra. It's not given in the video. So those two things are made to work together. All right, let's see. Okay, so if I've downloaded the information sheet, after that, and if you download the information sheet, you want to get back to week 2, just go up here. These are called breadcrumbs. They actually can get you back to a previous screen. So here, this is the previous screen. I'm just going to click on this. Okay, now I have Edpuzzle assignments. Now it's recognizing me as M. Combs. Okay, so it recognizes me because I've been working with this. But if this is the first time that you actually have accessed an Edpuzzle video, what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to make an account. You don't have to go to any other program in Edpuzzle. You can stay right here. What you're going to do to make an account is you're going to click right on one of these embedded videos where it says don't have an account, then sign up. You could actually, if you have a Google account, or if you have, for some reason, you have an Edmodo account, or you already have an Edpuzzle account, you can use all those to sign in. But if you don't, then you can sign up by clicking sign up. And what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to choose one of these, to sign up with Edpuzzle, sign up with Google, or sign up with Edmodo. So if you do not have Google or Edmodo, you don't have those logins already, just click sign up with Edpuzzle. And what that will do, let me bring this down to the middle, is it's just going to ask for your first name, last name, a username and password. You don't even have to put in your email. In fact, I would not. A username and password is just so you can log back in. Now, you don't even have to put your last name. You can put maybe your last initial or whatever if you're worried about your name being out online or anything like that. But I do need your first name, and I do need something there in the last name in case I have two Johns or two Michaels or two Wendy's or something like that in the class. So first name, or last initial, and then choose a username and password for yourself. I wouldn't even worry about putting my email in there. Then when you click sign up, you'll be ready to go. And so then what will happen is, from then on, if it doesn't automatically recognize you, which it may automatically recognize you once you do one video, then you just log in with Edpuzzle each time. So you watch the Edpuzzle videos, and you can watch them right from this page in your Blackboard shell. You don't have to go anywhere else. And these will be giving you information, and it will be working out the example problems for you. So after you get done with that each week, what you'll do is you'll go back to week 2, and you can use the breadcrumb. And that was step 1, looking at the information sheet in the Edpuzzle videos. Then you're going to go to step 2, My Math Lab. And My Math Lab actually will take you, when you click on that each time, it will take you to the My Math Lab site. Okay? So why don't I just go ahead and show you a little bit about My Math Lab. We won't have a My Math Lab video separately. I'll just show you a little bit about it here. Now it says that my browser's out of date, but I don't care because I've been able to use it. If it says your browser's out of date as well, just continue without updating. Okay, I'm going to sign in here, so I'm going to put my microphone down. I'm having to hold my microphone because it doesn't tend to record as loudly unless I do. But I'm going to put it down and I'm going to log in, and then we'll talk about our My Math Lab site. Okay, we're in My Math Lab. Now this is after you registered. If you've not used My Math Lab before, you'll need to register. If you have used it, here instead of saying create or copy a course, it'll say enroll in another course. And you just log in using your login that you already have, and then you click here to enroll in another course. If you've never used it before, I'll show you what the entry page looks like in just a moment. But let's click on the class. Our class is Math 65 45Z1 online. There are 2 important parts of the class. Now there are a lot of stuff. Anything that you see with a little person that has a slash through it, you will not be able to see. 2 things you will be able to see, however, are homework, quizzes, and tests, and online textbook. So remember how I said you have a textbook in this class, but it's online. You don't have to refer to the textbook. You have videos and information sheets to refer to. But if you'd like to refer to the textbook, you can. So when you click on textbook, it's going to show you here in this little menu over on the side all of the chapters. So remember how in the syllabus it said these are the units and these are the sections we're dealing with? So let's say we're dealing with chapter 8 in one of our units. You need to talk about something with section 8.3. What it's going to look like when you click on section 8.3 is it's going to say you can watch the section video lecture, or you can actually see the textbook pages. So when you click on view the e-text, it's going to actually take you to just scanned in pages from the textbook. If you had a physical copy of the textbook in your hand, you would see these scanned in pages. It has everything that a textbook would have. So in textbook, when you're viewing your textbook in textbook mode, you still have the chapters here on the side. It actually opens it up in another tab in your browser, and then over here you can scroll down and you can see these are the just examples from a textbook. Now if you want to get from one page to another in the textbook mode, you have to come up here and click these arrows. This will take me to the next page in the textbook. And the next page. And so on. Okay. So that's the online textbook. Now, what you will, and I guess to get back to the main menu, just click up here on main menu. What you will probably be looking at the most is homework, quizzes, and tests. And basically what I've done is there's just a list of the homework assignments, the quizzes, and the tests, and you just sort of do these in order. Click on homework, quizzes, and tests whenever it's time to do one, and just choose the homework that you need to do. The homeworks are labeled A, B, and C, and so on, and the quizzes are labeled first quiz, second quiz, third quiz, and so on. Here's that assignment, how to enter answers using MyMathLab, that you must complete the first week, or you'll be recorded as a no-show. And then there are a couple of homework assignments, then a quiz, then some homework assignments, then a review for a test, then test 1. You'll notice that test 2, graphing and systems, and the final exam both say proctored, so that's just a reminder. So that's it. That's where you want to go. So if we're going to go back to Blackboard, let's see if I can do that real quickly. Okay, if I, before I go back to Blackboard, let me show you. This right here is the home page for Pearson MyLab and Mastering. And if you have never used this MyMathLab before, then what you'll do is you'll register. But from then on out, you'll click Sign In. So after you register as a student, the next time you access this, you'll click Sign In. All right? So let's move back to Blackboard. So I'm still in week 2, solving equations. Let me go back to unit 1 using the breadcrumb, and I'm going to click on week 1. Under week 1, you have week 1, step 2, enroll in MyMathLab. If you click on this link here, or this document, that will tell you exactly how to enroll in MyMathLab. Okay? Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to tell you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Go ahead, read the syllabus, read Meet Your Instructor carefully, click on week 1, step 1, and begin completing the assignments. And remember, just let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help you. I'm here to make this a very easy process. Okay? Math is not the easiest thing that you could do, but it's also not impossible to do. And I wish you all the best of luck. And just know that I'm here to take you through the journey, and may the force be with you.